Greetings, online students. I'm going to be recording in several small sections for you an overview of the psychomotor component of this health assessment course. And I have the syllabus in front of me and the outline. So if I were you, I would go to the syllabus and outline and have it in front of me as I'm going through this so you'll be able to take notes on it. I'm going to cover what I'm expecting when you come to campus, or you choose to do it on video, either one. The general survey section, the skin section, the nails, the hair, and the head, scalp, and skull. So that's what I'm covering in part 1. Next week, I will take part 2. So that by the time I'm finished, you will have an overview of every single section and what is expected on checkoffs. And I hope that will help you. It's the first time I've done this, so let me know. And have you seen my duck? I can't find it. Let me know if you see it. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to get my face off of here. And I'm going to go to your course. And when you get into your course, I need you to go to the student resource section. When you go to the student resource section, go to the syllabus and the outline. And then scroll all the way down just about until you get to psychomotor component of advanced placement test. It says the day you do it, you're going to have to turn in a copy of your write-up. So this will be, I won't accept one you've done in the past. This will be whoever you're doing at this time. You can use pages 784 through 785 in your book as a guide to write it up, but you will have to modify it because I don't include all those areas. You always begin your physical assessment with the general survey assessment statement and the sectional and vital signs. Then you're going to say, I would wash my hands, and you need to wash your hands. And always don't forget to introduce yourself. So here's kind of how you would start out, including the general survey part, right? Here we go. Hello, Mr. Jones. My name's Marietta Candler, and I'm going to be performing a physical exam on you today. I'm going to be doing several procedures as inspection. I'm going to be doing some palpation where I will have to touch you. I will be doing some percussions where I'll be tapping my finger. I will be doing some auscultations where I will be listening. As I get ready to do those things, I will explain them with each system and what I am doing. Do you have any questions before we get started? All right. If not, I'll wash my hands and we'll get started. So I'm going to wash my hands. As I'm washing my hands, I wanted to let you know I've already done the vital signs. I've already gotten the height and weight. I noticed when I was looking at the dress that the patient is dressed appropriately for this scene. Looking at the appearance, she's well groomed and neat in appearance. Mood and affect, seems very comfortable and cooperative today, very pleasant. I will assess orientation, and then you can either assess orientation or you can say I've already assessed orientation. They're alert, oriented ×4, and responding appropriately to questions. I did notice their gait. I had them get up and walk. It was smooth, even, well balanced with no limitations noted. All right, Mr. Jones, I'm going to start on your assessment now. The first thing I'm going to do is look at your skin all over. So I know this may seem a little bit awkward, but I'm just inspecting your skin. As I look, the color's pink. I do see a tattoo to your neckline with no signs and symptoms of infection. There are 3 moles back to your back here. They're even in color, symmetrical, about 4 millimeters each. Just inspecting, I don't see any edema. Your skin, your moisture on your skin appears to be dry just upon inspection. It looks to be smooth and firm in appearance and texture. Turgor appears to be appropriate for age. And just looking at your skin, it seems to have good vascularity with no bruising noted. So that takes you through section 1. Now, Mr. Jones, I'd like to palpate your skin. I'm going to use the back of my hand to feel of your skin on both sides of your arms here. They are warm and equal bilaterally. As I'm feeling of your texture and palpating your arms, I feel that they are smooth and firm. As I look at your palms and your soles and I palpate those, I feel no abnormal thickness. As I'm checking for your mobility in your turgor here on your anterior chest, right under your clavicle area, I'm going to pinch up some skin. There's no tenting noted, so your mobility and turgor is intact and within normal limits. So that gets you through number 2. Excuse me, number 1. Number 2, the nails. As I'm looking at the nails, I'm inspecting the nails. I'm looking at the color first. The color, they're pink. I'm looking at the shape. They are flat. I'm looking at for any lesions. I don't see any lesions. So no lesions are noted, and they look to be clean in appearance. I'm going to go ahead and check cap refill while I'm here. It's within normal limits, less than 3 seconds. As I'm getting ready to palpate your nails, I'm palpating for the texture. They're smooth and rounded. Now I'm going to look at your hair. As I inspect your hair, I see that it's thick, it's evenly distributed, and it's clean in appearance. As I palpate your hair for texture, it is fine and it is shiny in appearance. Now I'm going to move to your head, your scalp, and your skull. As I inspect your head, I'm looking at the shape. It's normocephalic in shape. It is symmetrical. As I'm getting ready to palpate, I feel no masses. I feel no lesions. I see no scaliness. I feel no scales. And I see no inhabitants. So within normal limits. So that is Roman numerals 1 through 4. This is a short part 1 to tell you what I expect from those areas. Now, if you want to brush up on each one of these areas and go back to see where I got some of this information. On the skin, you would go back and look at chapter 12. It goes over each one of these. On the skin, chapter 12, on palpating. Under number 2, the nails would be chapter 12. The hair is chapter 12. And then the head, scalp, and skull starts chapter 13. So you can look at it if you need to go back. The general survey was covered in chapter 9. So each one of these is covered in the book, but I've given you an example up to this Roman numeral 4 of what's expected when you do your head-to-toe assessment. If you have any questions or concerns up through Roman numerals 1 through 4, let me know. Next week, I will pick up on the ears, and I will do a short segment on several of these for part 2. Again, by the time I finish, I will have covered the whole thing, so you'll know exactly what's expected. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.